Since the dawn of history, human beings have realized various forms of energy. Civilizations have progressed with them. So where does such energy like Metatron lead our civilization?
Position for landing.
Skip all that because you get to see all that in the actual game itself. Anyway, I'd like to say hello everyone and welcome to Zone of the Enders, the second runner playthrough. And I have to say I haven't actually played this one in a long time, and when I first heard that this was on Steam, and I didn't even know it was on Steam at the time, I only found out during February time, and when I found out it was on Steam and even on PlayStation 4 and such, I was like, why did I not hear about this? But then again, I've been hiding under a rock all this time, so that would explain it. But yeah, I absolutely love Zone of the Enders, and I loved it since I played the first one when I got the PlayStation 2. And believe it or not, that was the first PlayStation 2 game I actually got with my PlayStation 2. And I actually absolutely loved the bones of that game. I mean, I even bought it for the PlayStation 3, the HD collection and such. But yeah, now that I know that there's like the Zone of the Enders, the second run, I may have to get that for the PlayStation 4. But I thought I'd get it for Steam because it was going cheap at the time. But at the same time, I was like, oh wow, you know, I was actually very happy about it. Although I am pretty bummed that the first one didn't, you know, get it on Steam. But I'm hoping maybe in the future it will. But in the meantime, you know, you still can play the second one and that, and I actually love the second one and so forth. But anyway, enough me yakking along and such. Let's start the new game, and hopefully that this video comes out a-okay. I'm gonna pussyfoot. No, not really. Now you can see why I skipped the beginning, because basically whatever you see in the beginning mostly you're going to see in the actual game itself, so I didn't want to actually spoil it completely. Well, technically just by watching this video I've already spoiled it for you anyway. So spoiler alert for any of you who haven't played this game. And what the fuck is going on with this? Don't know if you saw that jitter in there. I think it might be due to my graphics card causing the jitter, so I do apologise for any jitter and slowness that you see in the cutscenes. Okay, it's not too bad, but I'm definitely going to have to get an upgraded graphics card. I mean, yeah, I've got a GTX 1050, but compared to most people's standards, that's quite low. But to those who can't afford a high-end machine, that's pretty epic.
Angie, I remember now. The winner of the year was Hesperia Gales.
No idle talk, you'll crash, Dingo.
In the final 30 seconds, Henry G trashed out from field out. Man, we had a great time that night.
20 to touchdown. Can't wait for the new season.
Now I've got to say, when I first saw these animated cutscenes back when, I was absolutely pretty impressed by it all, because, you know, the combination of both anime and the actual computer graphics with this, it really works so well with this one. And it was like a big, huge improvement, you know.
I'll be back soon.
Dingo, what team won in '66?
I don't know much about back then. Piece of junk.
Now, how many people would love to do that to their automatic thing that keeps on reminding them of safety?
Narcissus is going to win this year.
There goes your entire salary again.
I'm sure of it.
Dingo, I think the Metatron reaction is from the direction of the arrow. Going back. Going back.
Oh yeah, I forgot it does that.
Going back. Going back.
Warning, this vehicle is reversing. Sorry, I'll get back to the game now. Anyway. Now, don't you worry, you don't get to pilot this machine throughout all the game. But they just done this part, you know, just to give you... Well, I haven't given you time. This thing's a piece of junk and it's slow. But anyway, as I was saying, the reason why I added this in is just to add to the story and, you know, just to... Oh, actually, just to show you what the game is capable of. Well, no, I'm actually not explaining this pretty well. So, they just added this in for, you know, the actual story and all that lot, you know, because, you know, this guy starts off as a lever driver, which is for the machine that he's piloting, and suddenly he gets into, suddenly he gets into the orbital frame that he gets eventually, or what about now?
I'm on the ground.
The Metatron is not very deep.
Now, we'll give you a little heads up about where the cockpit is. When you hear the word cockpit, the actual cockpit is...
Shut up.
Sorry, that bit always makes me laugh. The actual cockpit is literally a cockpit. Not taking the mick out of the actual thing or anything like that. It's
What the hell is that?
basically what it is. But I think that was the purpose of the whole joke that they did then.
Interesting. I'll check it out.
Because I could have sworn it was a joke that they did for, you know, for a laugh at first, and just literally done it. You see what I mean in a minute.
What?
Yeah, that's what they said in Star Wars. But anyway,
An orbital frame.
I see a huge ship over there.
What's happening, Angie? What ship did you see? Angie! Damn. Warship? Must be Baron.
I'm actually impressed how quick the game is as well. Even to this day, it still impresses me. But I've got to do so. Say I do love how they cleaned up the graphics and such. It looks really quite nice, quite crisp and clear.
My liver's damaged. Damn Baron.
Well, you never like that Lev anyway.
How can you tell?
Get your ship down into the ditch and stay hidden.
Good morning. Ready for combat operation.
Good morning! Don't ask what I was trying to do there.
Enemy approaching. Verified as unmanned orbital frame, Raptor.
Oh shit.
Be careful not to get surrounded.
Now you're going to hear a lot of clicking from the controller because that's me trying to be very quick on this game. And literally, this game is... Oh, I'll stop talking.
The enemy destroyed.
What is the efficiency of this frame?
This is orbital frame Jehuti. Do you want me to explain how to manipulate
No, thank
the
you.
frame?
I don't want to be
Who is
explained.
this?
This is detached backup battle unit, Ada.
So this is a battle computer, isn't it? More reliable than the Lev's navigators.
I'm completely different. Do you request control instructions?
Yes, Ada. Please.
What?
Please choose what training you
I
want
could
to
have
go
sworn
through.
moving it to that side would have said no. But anyway, this is like the training room, so if you're kind of new to this whole thing, at least you get, you know, to able to practice some stuff and get the idea of it. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it.
Ending training.
We found our objective at point 04.
Roger. Departing for 04.
Enemy approaching. Unmanned battle planes. Unmanned combat aircraft, Mosquito. Individual attacks are weak, but be careful. There are many of them.
Yeah, they definitely live up to their names, mosquitoes, because they give you like little mosquito bites and such like that, aka gnat bites, depending. But these things are pretty easy to take down. Oh shit, some lag there. I'm not sure if something's loading in the background of my computer or what, but I'll check that out in a bit. But not now, I'm in the middle of recording. Actually, it might be the recording software doing that. But anyway, yeah.
Put me through to 663.
Yes, I'll connect you now.
Help me, Dingo!
Where are you?
My legs are damaged.
Rick, where are you now? Don't move! I'll be there soon!
Enemy
Excuse me.
approaching.
It's approaching your way.
Now, I'm not sure how the video's going to be, because I noticed some jittering here and there, so I'm hoping that the video is not going to be so jittery. But soon find out. It might not be that bad. Ooh. Alright, let's go, fellas. Oh yeah, you can block it. So I'm using an Xbox controller. I'm so used to this on the PlayStation. It's taking me a while to get used to the Xbox controllers, but luckily it's not that much different. It's just the only difference is just the control styles of the Xbox is different because, you know, it's like a large clunky thing, but not in a bad way. Oh yeah, why didn't I do this? Ugh. Oh dear. Usually I hit all of them. I remember ages ago I used to be able to hit all of them. But it's just getting used to the controller again and that. Certainly I can read on the keyboard too much. Whee! Yeah, but I remember when I used to first play it, I was actually pretty good at it. Not as good as my sister, because she was always better than me at this sort of thing, because it was more... She was more best at fighting games than I was. Even though this is... It's certainly classed as a fighting game, but it's I'll say it's a hybrid of both fighting, well, fighting, hack and slash, mecha game sort of style. But then again, can we class it as a fighting game? I think it can be, because yeah, you've got two-player match fighting. But I will say the graphics on Now, I'm not sure if you can hear this quite clearly through the actual thing, but fingers crossed.
Dingo?
Since I found Jehuti, you'll have to give it to me.
What does Barum want with Callisto?
Oh? You don't look like a mining man to me.
Get lost.
Anyway, as I was saying, I've got to admit, the graphics has really held up to today's standards, really, because even on the PlayStation 2, the graphics was quite amazing in that for its time, and in my honest opinion, I will definitely say that it was probably ahead of its time, I would say. And mind you, considering that the company that made this, Konami and such, they do have a habit of, you know, pushing the graphics of the consoles to their limits sometimes. I mean, you just look at some of their Metal Gear games and that, and you notice that they do, you know, push the graphics sometimes, and shows what the console can really truly do. And I do sometimes wish that other game companies would actually follow this sort of idea. Not completely, because it's not all about pretty graphics and such, because at the same time, it's also about gameplay, and the gameplay mechanics of this is absolutely amazing. I mean, it's just got graphics, gameplay. I'll say, in my opinion, pretty much perfect, I would say. How about fuck off, Wiz? Anyway, I better focus on this, because otherwise I'm going to end up getting myself killed. Although, I'm not doing entirely too bad. Alright, so coming back to me now. Too easy, but I've got your health down to... Oh, shit! Yeah. Oh. Didn't like that lag. Oh, cool, she's got a pattern. I forgot about that part. It's just me being impatient, wanting to just beat the living shit out of her. Not saying that I hate this character or anything like that. Oh, the one thing I... Whoa, fuck. The one thing I love about this is the fact that when you actually get into a fight with the actual mechs and such, or Ultraphone should I say, that's the correct term. I like the fact that, you know, when you swing your sword about and that, you actually clash with their weapons and such like that, and I think that's quite a nice touch to it, and it's like, you know, something that I actually love about that. And even for something on the PlayStation 2 and such, it's like, wow, you know, you had stuff like that going on and such. I'm not saying that the other consoles and such didn't have anything like that going on, but, you know, it was like one of those real nice touches and such. Oh shit, I hate you, Wisp, I hate you, Wisp. Go back to Sonic the Hedgehog. See what I just said there? Oh shit! I actually did not that bad. Howdy, bitch.
This frame, don't you?
Maybe.
Even if you're Barum, that's too rough.
It sure is.
Who's the commander?
You think I'll tell?
Wait!
Good job, Dingo.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Dingo, the enemy is approaching me.
Alright, I'll try to head them off.
You will?
Take care, Angie.
What?
High energy reaction inside enemy battleship. Entry is dangerous.
If we don't do something, we'll be crushed along with Callisto. We have no choice.
Now, I'm not sure if that slowness is to do with my graphics card there, or was it to do with cutscenes. I can't remember that much. It's typical of my old age. I'm find it hard to remember things. Sort of. But again, sorry, I'm actually quite impressed how clean the graphics are. It just looks really nice and sharp, and it's hard to believe that this was on the PlayStation 2. But then, when you look at how clean games are, you find a lot of the games that are clean like this, you find it very hard that they were on the PlayStation 2, and you know, that's like, wow. I mean, another example of, you know, when they cleaned up the graphics and such was Final Fantasy X, and I was actually pretty impressed with that. Speaking of impressed, I'm actually quite impressed how well I'm doing at the moment. Oh, I know people will say, oh, you're making this look more harder than what it is, but I'm still learning to, you know, use this controller a bit more better. I mean, I'm remembering some of the little tricks and traits that my sister used when she played this and such. Like, hence why you see me flicking up and down and such, because it's a good way to get past the shielding and such. That not always, but you know, it's one of the good things. And it's a door. Well, there you go. But yeah, I'm quite impressed by that.
You can grab objects which may be useful in battle with the B button. Do you want to see how it's done?
Yes, please.
I'm pretty sure there was a way to say no, but yeah.
Ending training.
But again, if you want to actually relearn your skills and that, it gives you a good opportunity. Right, now destroying this thing, you could do it casually, but you know, sometimes it's better to just go, oh, throw the fucking thing. There you go. Sometimes it's better to throw it, because otherwise it won't stop spawning at enemies. And yeah, well, shit, I didn't grab the fucking thing. What? Hey, I was supposed to grab. Fine, I'll use you. That didn't work. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely fucking up on this part. Yeah. I should have just hit it at close range and just got it over and done with. I know that the energy things do give you a bit of damage in that, but at least you get the Metatron to actually heal you up and that. And yeah, basically Metatron in this game is basically like your health really, and it helps heal up your stuff and that. Well, heal up your orbital frame, because the orbital frame itself is powered by Metatron really. And I remember when I first heard the name Metatron, I found it very hard to say. Well, I found it very hard to try not to say Megatron instead of Metatron, you know, because you know, it's just the whole thing. I know it's a bit of a lame joke, but hey. Ah, Mummy had some of those. Now, the one thing I loved in this game is they actually give you the ability to counter the mummy heads by grabbing stuff and actually clobbering them without getting hit by those things like I did. Ow, 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 ow. I'm going to end up getting killed if I don't stop that. Fucking die! Right, anyway. Oh. No. Oh. I fucking hate you! Suck a dick! Oh! I don't want to talk about it, okay? I'm really doing bad now. I was actually doing pretty good at first, and now I'm doing absolutely completely shite. Oh. Man, you ruined my groove. Suck my penis. Oh, what, you don't get damage from that. My bad. I was wondering when I was going to get killed eventually.
After all, they want this frame, don't they?
Did you board this even though you knew?
I didn't want to involve my friends. Also, there's something I have to confirm.
But yeah, I'm impressed how clean the graphics look. They do look quite nice. I'm not sure if you can see it on the video because obviously I'm recording in 720p because the last time I tried recording in HD, it worked alright with Star Trek Online, but when it came to games like this and Doom, it no, not this game, sorry. When it came to games like Doom and that, it really lagged it out. But also, I think Doom was a little bit more high graphics than this. But anyway, I better focus on this because if memory serves, I'm gonna have to use, yeah. Now this orbital frame, I absolutely think is a real nice design because it's kind of has sort of like an angel-like look to it, and I think it's pretty cool how they've done it all. Now, with this one, she has a shield that makes her almost in the... Shit, I've got to grab something. There you go. Almost indestructible. So the only way you can beat her is if you actually grab objects, throw them at her, and... Oh, shit. But in the meantime, you guys have got to try and survive her. And, yeah. Now... Yeah, bitch. This basically you can just got to approach it at her. Because that shield of hers makes her impenetrable. But grab a few of those bars and that, you penetrate the bitch. I've got to stop quoting Game of Thrones.
Is that you, Viola?
Perhaps you're speaking to a battle AI.
She's AI? Hey, Viola!
It is just a replica being made by using her past battle data and part of her character. I don't think you can get a response from her.
So, what happened to Viola?
The applicable frame runner is already dead.
She died?
In the year 2172, the Antillia raid. It was a matter under the control of the Space Force. Bahram attacked the colony orbiting a satellite of Jupiter and stole an orbital frame which was under development.
Was she involved with that? Which orbital frame was taken?
The orbital frame Anubis. Jehuti was their target too, but they didn't get this frame.
Jehuti was collected by someone who had much to fear from Bahram before it was abandoned on Callisto.
That is about right.
Who was commanding the Antillia raid?
That was the commander of Bahram, Colonel Noman.
Noman. What's the matter?
It is a resonance reaction.
Resonance?
It is Anubis.
Now, I will say, there's a lot of things in this game you may think, because if some of you haven't played the first one, if you like, you might not understand why like, all this is happening. For example, the resonance and that, and you probably wonder who the fuck is Anubis and such like that. Well, basically, this is why it's a shame that the first one isn't on Steam, because I would love to actually show you the first one. Unfortunately, I can't show you the first one yet until I get a capture card for recording it and all that lot. But yeah, if you actually saw the first one or played through the first one, you actually understand why this is all going on. Basically, it's a resonance between the two orbital frames because they're basically, well, basically the way Ada described it, Anubis is like another Jehuti, and they both are. I guess the best way to describe it is linked in a way. I am terrible at explaining, so you have to forgive me on that. But anyway, I'll go through here and get on with the show.
Give that orbital frame back.
Who's the runner?
Now I've got to say, Anubis is one of my favourites of the orbital frames, and I think he's probably mostly near enough everybody's favourites because, you know, for me, I just love the design of him. You know, he just looks pretty cool and such like that. Not just because, oh, he's a powerhouse and such like that. I mean, that doesn't always attract my attention. It's just the design alone was like just pretty cool, and he actually lives up to his name. You know, a bit like he has sort of like an Anubis look to him. And the thing I love about this one is just the way it just walks around, and it's just almost like if it was impossible to beat and such like that, especially if you saw it in the first one and that. And when they did this, I think they really did a good job with, you know, upping his design more, even though they didn't change his design or anything like that, but they actually spreaded his wings out a lot more and made him a lot more intimidating, I feel. And I actually love that about this game, you know. Well, shit.
Damn, it's too tough.
Yeah, now you can tell that he's meant to be like the main villain of this game, sort of thing.
I remember you. Noman. It's Dingo.
Hey babe, what's up? Fancy dinner tonight? No? Well, you can just go and get fucked then. Ooh, she's got her legs around me. Kinky. Wait, that's not kinky. You fucking whore. I don't like you anymore.
I'm surprised you're still alive, Dingo.
Long time no see, Noman.
How have you been?
I've been on vacation.
You get off and come to my room.
Come to his room, he says. Hello. I mean, what? I'm probably ruining this for you, all you Zone of the Enders fans out there. And I apologise. But hey, I'm trying to be funny. Sort of. Man, that looks like it's smarted.
What are you doing on this ship anyway?
If anything happens to my pals on Callisto, you'll pay.
I didn't kill them.
I don't believe you.
Your skills are getting worse, Dingo. You've been slacking off.
Noman.
Ken, back off. Let me introduce you to Dingo. He was the leading pilot in our unit 6 years ago.
Dingo? Egret?
Military records show him dead.
You're doing rather menial work compared to the old days. Have you been demoted to the outskirts?
Shut up. You have come back under my command.
Come back? You must be kidding!
You'd better come back. It'll be fun from now on.
I
Oh,
refuse! Your fooling around almost killed me back there. It's not funny.
You don't understand.
You can't deceive me with beautiful words like freedom and independence anymore. Do you realize how many of my comrades died back there?
A shitload?
Say it. You killed them!
Come back. I like you.
I bet you do.
You make me sick.
You dispose of the body.
Help me if you want to live.
I should really mute the mic when I do that shit. Yeah, that's the end credits now. Oh, well, it's all over now. Bye.
I've never heard anything like this before. Are you sure this order is from Colonel Noman?
If not, why would I be doing such a thing? Ready? Please begin.
He's got a stable pulse.
Thank you. You can go now.
Okay.
Awake? You've been asleep for 2 months. I shaved your beard.
How convenient.
Ada, please look after him.
If I have to.
Could have just at least sound joyful when doing so.
Where am I?
You're on Demo Station, the gateway to Mars. How are you feeling?
I feel really sick.
Like shit.
It's better than feeling dead, isn't it?
I didn't die, did I?
You didn't, but you did lose your heart and lungs.
So how can I still be alive?
You can only stay alive when you're aboard Jehuti.
Jehuti?
The machine supplements your heart and lungs. That power comes from Jehuti.
What?
The minute you get off Jehuti, it will stop providing energy. You will die if you leave Jehuti.
Oh,
Well, shit.
nonsense.
Well, try it if you like. Sit down, it's too dangerous. Don't do that again. Did you want to scare me to death?
You're either stupid or insane.
Well, you told him to fucking do it, stupid bitch.
I had no choice. The cockpit is too small to put in all the gear needed to keep you alive.
I didn't want this!
I told you if you helped me, I would save your life.
I don't remember. When did you say that?
Just before, when you nearly died.
I don't remember!
You
Yeah, I
should
don't
be
remember
more
you agreeing
appreciative
to
of
anything
me.
either, so
Saved your
she
life,
must be
looked
bullshitting to
after
you.
and kept you hidden from the other crew for 2 months.
Damn. Hook me up to proper vitals.
I can give your real body back, so you'd better just accept my orders.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, talk about
How
blackmail.
can I follow Bahram?
I'm not Bahram.
How
What?
convenient.
Quite the opposite. I'm with the Space Force. I'm Ken Marineris. I've been sent into hiding in Bahram.
Are you serious?
Don't be so surprised all the time.
Why not?
I said we don't have much time, didn't I? I didn't want to do this either. First, you have to escape from Deimos as
You know,
soon
for
as
2 months,
possible.
you certainly have a clean pair of teeth,
Danger if you
dude.
Stay here wasting time talking.
It's hard for a dead man to understand.
You are still alive.
So what?
Noman is still alive too.
Well, okay, you got
Don't
the deal.
want vengeance on him?
He killed my comrades.
I have the same aim as you, so I won't do anything bad to you.
Can I just ask you one question?
What?
Is it correct this year's winner was Hesperia Gales?
What? Can't you be more serious?
I'm very serious. Do you know the answer?
We've no time for games on Mars.
Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to save it and leave it as that. And hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully the video audio works better. And also, I should look forward... No, what am I saying I should look forward? What the fudge am I on about? I definitely would look forward to playing this next time around. So, till next time around, I catch you guys later, and peace out.